Hello everybody, this is Mr. Chinksy, and this is the notes video of Clanker's Cavern in Banjo-Kazooie. I don't know why, but I always start these videos off by saying Banjo-Kazooie last. But anyway, the first notes to collect are simply up here. Now, I go all the way around the pipe just to make certain I collect them all. I think you only need to go halfway, really. I think you only need to go up to here. But I just go all the way around just to make certain. And yes, that is why I go all the way around. There are some over here. I actually forgot about these. As I say, long time since I played this game, so I'm kind of going off memory. But up here, there is the Yellow Jinjo. They will have their own bonus video. I do not need to collect them for this, because this is just the notes. So, I go slow here just to enter, and I just hold, well, up, because it's reversed actually, up on the joystick to go as far down as possible to make sure I don't miss them, and I miss one as soon as I say it, I miss one. But yeah, easy to get. Now Clanker is raised from the bonus video I just filmed actually, the Mumbo Tokens Empty Uncomb piece video, and oh, actually I need air first. I was about to go through that long tube, which I would have probably died if I didn't go through air first. Okay, unlike the Mumbo Tokens and Empty Uncombs in this world, you do actually need to go inside Clanker quite a bit for these notes. So it's not as simple as them to collect all of the notes. Really though, well, I'll pass the total. Really though, if you're looking for notes, likely chance is you do it alongside the rest of the world. Like, you collect the jiggies at the same time. But still, I'm not doing that. This is a guide, so I need to do them different. I need to do them alone. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I am playing on the original Nintendo 64 version. So if I die, I have to collect all the notes again. Which isn't so much of a problem for these early worlds, but later on, I might get very frustrated in them guides. I'll probably just refilm though. I won't show my death or something. I'll probably just refilm it because it is a guide. It's not like an LP part or something. And yeah, just dive down here. There is a giant key to unlock Clanker, and oh yeah, there's also a Jinjo. Right now I need some air, and I have a feeling Gloop is right behind me. Is he? No, he isn't. Come on, I need air. Gloop's the only supply of air here. He lets bubbles go, and then you can collect them for air. I don't know how a bubble, well, this is more just video game logic in general. I don't get how a bubble can give you air, but still, I suppose it works. So, yeah, you get a total of 29 from down there. It's a bit odd that it's not 30, and I'm kind of hoping I haven't missed a single note right now, but I don't think I have. So, yeah, just go back to the top, and if I was doing that, like, in just playing the game commonly, you would have raised Clanker out of the water from doing that, because the key, if you swim through it, it unlocks him and lets him go to the very top of the water. So the next notes will be up here, and can I, oh, okay, then I thought the vault was actually in Clanker just then, but yeah, if you just wait on the vault, it goes up. There is a jiggy here that is not important for now, so I won't bother with it. But the notes are right there, really simple to collect. Whoa, I nearly found the blowhole. I do not want that just yet. In fact, I'm not actually sure whether any notes are in there at all. I'll probably check that out when I'm actually going inside Clanker for the notes, because as I said before, unlike the Mumbo Tokens and Empty Uncomb pieces, you do actually need to go inside Clanker. Oh, I've already got 50 then. 50. Oh, that was so close. 50 is the maximum for feathers that there is. So you can't get any more until you've used a code which Cheeto gives you later on. But it's not. I suppose it is technically a cheat code, but the game gives you it. So I don't get why anybody wouldn't use it. So yeah. Anyway, the next notes are through here. Yet again, a new mini area, which you don't need to go in for the Mumbo Tokens or Empty Uncomb pieces. But there are just a couple of notes around, and you can just go under that pipe. There is a Jiggy in here if you destroy all of the mutant snippets, because that's the name, mutant snippets, but as I say, not important for this. So that gets you to 61, and there are a couple more notes on the outside, but the majority of them now are inside Clanker. But the ones that are outside, well, there's some up here for a start. Just use the shock jump pad, get up here, and just casually jump across. It's only 1 or 2 notes, but still, you need all 100, you cannot miss one. And there's an extra life at the end of it if you manage to jump through them all properly. Oof, nearly got hit by that. Yeah, so the next notes are, well, yeah, again, not going inside just yet, but I think these are the last notes that there are to collect on the outside, as in. Oh yeah, another strange fact. Wait, have I? Oh yeah, there are some notes here. Once you get 9 extra lives, you can't technically get any more. At least it doesn't show them. But I found before that if I died with 9 lives, and I've been collecting like a load of them which just haven't shown, I die, and then it still shows as 9. It's as if I haven't died at all. Except it does erase all of the notes that I collected. So it's a bit weird that. But anyway, 72 notes. I do believe that is it for the outside of Clanker. And next, I think I'll go through his blowhole just to make certain there are no notes in there. Because, as I say, I'm not a complete master of this. Oh, I hate it when he does that. I'm not a complete master of the game. I do still need, well, quite often I follow guides myself. Not for this game particularly, but with some guides. And there's the switch. I shall not be getting that switch. That'll be saved for its own video. And these are easy enough to run through. You don't even need to be all that careful. Look, I managed to make it through, and simple. Yeah, there's Jiggy at the end of it. So there is some points going through if you don't really want to collect the Grunty switch. I don't see why you wouldn't want to, but anyway, for these notes, do you actually need the, yes you do. You need to go through all the hoops in order, and there are another load of notes down there, but you do need to go through the hoops. And I'll just skip until I've gone through all the hoops. It's only a short mini game, but still. Okay, I've gone through the last hoop, and see, 7 seconds remaining. It's an easy mini game. I wasted all that time seeing if I could just jump up, and yet I still managed to get there in time. It's just too easy, really. But now you've done that mini game, it allows you to go up here. Now, down there, if I can use the zoom, there is a Jinjo, but there are no notes down there, so I won't go down there just yet. And if you actually exit out of the exit there, you go out his gills, which is quite interesting. I always quite liked that. You can go in and out of his gills, if you so wish. I don't know, it's just like an extra little thing that I like to do occasionally. Just go in and out of his gills. It's quite useful to get into Clanker as well, because it gets you right into his stomach, the main part of him. So, the head is the next part. You go into Clanker's head. Oh, and if you didn't realise, he is a robot. You're not literally inside of a fish. He is actually a robot. He's Grunty's garbage grinder. Yeah, again, just a very useful trivia. I don't see why it's useful, but it might be useful if you're having like a mini pub quiz with your friends or something on video games. But, yep, a load of notes down there. And you can just continue through his body, really. Now, this is sort of going into the back part of his stomach. As I say, I'm not a fishologist or animalologist or whatever that is called. I don't know much about animals, so I can't really name the parts of his body. But, okay, you do need to raise the water for this, but just use the flying pad, go to the other end of him, and there are some notes in here. The Jiggy you get from doing the ring mini game and raising the water. But, yeah, quite simple. As I say, this is not a guide for Jiggies. So, here is where the move comes in handy. And, it's the golden feathers. You can just skip the text with R, L and B. and Z and left C, right C, sorry, lets you use these, and you can get all 100 notes from that. So that is all the notes of Clanker's Cavern, all 100. So I bid you all farewell. Bye.